Hello, 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 love revolution beloveds. We're gonna dive a little bit deeper today than we normally do, but you know what? It is April and it is the opportunity to really think about new things, spring cleaning, getting rid of old things, coming into new things, And so I've been thinking about mindsets and specifically the trajectory that my mindset has taken. So, prior to becoming an entrepreneur, I was somebody else's employee for 35 years. And an employee mindset is one mindset where you're constantly really doing the thing that your employer is asking of you. Sometimes you do get to be a part of the planning of that, but sometimes not. And so there's an employee mindset, and then there's entrepreneur mindset. So owning your own business, making your business thrive, looking at all the different aspects of a business that make you successful in whatever metrics you're using for success, right? And then so there's employee, and then there's entrepreneur, and then there's executive, the CEO. Are you the CEO? That's a different mindset because the CEO is thinking about how do I grow this bigger? How do I scale it? How do I look at the entire complex entity or organization or institution and make sure that, perhaps my goal is to leave a legacy. Perhaps my goal is to build generational wealth for the next 3 generations or the next 5 generations, whatever that looks like. That's executive. And then we have evolutionary mindset. And I believe that many of us are thinking about these things because the evidence of that in my life is I have an amazing coach named Julie Miller Davis, and she did this phenomenal exercise with us. And each one of us in the mindset, in the mastermind, not the mindset, each of us in the mastermind group, we were sitting in a circle. I was the first one to go, so I didn't really know what to expect. And she sat in front of each one of us and she leaned in and she said, Dr. Roz, what is your big, hairy, audacious goal? And I said, 8 billion people loving 8 billion people, one heart at a time. And she goes, go bigger. And I was like, go bigger? How do I go bigger? And so I kind of fumbled around and fumbled around, and then she would say, go bigger, go bigger, go bigger. The last thing I said was, when astronauts orbit the Earth, they're looking down and the entire planet is vibrating at purple because all 8 billion of us are living at our highest, best, and most loving self. That is an evolutionary mindset. 8 billion people loving 8 billion people. That it's not me versus you, it goes from me to we. That I'm not simply as a business owner looking at the organization, I'm looking at the organisms. I'm looking at the understanding that we're all interconnected. I'm looking at the power, harnessing the power of love. And so I'm curious if this is resonating with you. If you can see this perhaps in your own path. If this seems um like it's resonating, or if it's like, that's not really working for me. And I'm curious because I wasn't really sure how this would land, but I was super excited to share this concept because those that get it, those that want to join the love revolution, they see it. They see that what we're doing right now is not working. And there's a, as Dr. King says, there's a fierce urgency of now. There's never been a better time than today to say yes to loving all other souls on the planet. And so if you're ready to step in, if you want more information, reach out. Delighted to have you here, beloveds. Thank you. Happy April, y'all.